What's up, everyone? I'm the Classic Rocker, and tonight we are back with some more Fortnite. Chapter 7, Season 2. Let's go ahead and hop into a match of regular Battle Royale. I should be pretty well warmed up, and I'm pretty excited about tonight because I've come up with a pretty good concept that I'm calling mid-core boost. That's going to help me try to take advantage of the new way that the gyro is until they fix it or it just stays the same and I just adapt to it. So with mid-core boost, instead of me having like a super low base sensitivity like I was doing over the last week or so, I'm having a mid-range sensitivity of like 43, 44. Okay, with a 1% and 2% boost on the horizontal and the vertical. And then on my ADS, it's pretty much the same as it was before, 7 and 8 with a 5 and 6% boost. Okay. And with it having a solid mid-range, mid-core for my stick settings, I think for me, that's probably the best way for me to set this up to use with gyro because it gives me the most flexibility on my movement. So we are going to test this out tonight. I've tested it earlier before stream and it seems to work really, really well. So we're going to run this concept tonight and just see where it goes. But I hope everyone has had an excellent day. We're about to have a really, really good time tonight. I can just tell. I can just tell. Ooh, it's a slap slice. Interesting. I like it. Oh, let me take these pieces. And I'm going to be using a technique that I learned before stream. Oh. Oh my gosh, we killed each other. Okay, well, that was a good almost way to start the match there. So the other technique that I was trying to explain that I'm going to be working from right now is when somebody is to my right, I'm going to try to go to the left and forward. And then if they're to my left, I'm going to try to go to the right and forward. I'm going to try to keep doing these opposite angles because I think the reason why I've been taking it to the face so much outside of just trying to get my settings and stuff figured out is that I've been running straight at them, giving them direct line of sight to my face or to my body. And so if I keep moving to the opposite direction, then I solve a lot of the issues that I was having regardless of my settings. So let's try this tonight because I think we're going to have a really crazy good night tonight. Hey, what's going on, King CC? Of course I remember you, homie. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Hope you had an excellent day. We are about to do some crazy stuff here because I think I fixed the settings to be like I want them to for this new way that the gyro feels now. So we're going to use it to our advantage and do some good stuff with it. I'm super, super excited about the way tonight is going to go. So first match on, I killed the guy, but he killed me too. So part of it was probably because I was just talking my head off. But That's okay. This is what we do here. We're just going to practice doing all of it while talking at the same time. Oh, you went to the pool? Awesome, man. Well, I'm glad that you had a good time for spring break. That's really cool. Really good stuff. Hey, what's going on, White Wolf? Good to see you, man. How you been, homie? Hope you had an excellent day, bro. Okay, so focus on going to the opposite side. Opposite side. Wherever they are at, I'm going to try to go to the opposite side of where they are. Even when I'm in my box, I'm going to try to stand to the opposite side of wherever they are. I don't know why I never thought of this before, but this is probably going to help me a lot. Oh, I didn't know there was a window there, man. Okay, let's go again. Come on. But yeah, I've been running straight at people instead of going to the opposite side. And that's been probably my biggest problem, regardless of what my settings are. So I'm going to try my best now to focus on going to the opposite direction. So like if he's to my right, I'm going to go to the left. See? And if he's to my left, I'm going to go to the right, but still track them and shoot. So I go to Raiders map to tweak, and that's where I do a lot of my just testing and adjusting things, and then I come into a real match and find out that it's wrong usually, right? Because you can't completely rely on what you figure out in the map for real world movement. So I wish it was translatable for everything, but it doesn't. And so you have to kind of like guess and then try to adjust for it later when you get into a game. Hey, what's up, man? Good to see you, Ice Cream Dream Eater. Good to see you, man. Yeah, this is a W skin, bro. And we've got some good stuff cooking tonight. Settings-wise, I think we're on something that's extremely playable. Okay, opposite side. He's to my right, so I need to go to the left. Okay, I did that wrong. Bro, that's the power of Gyro. 0% aim assist. Let's go. This trick is going to help me so much, man. Good stuff. What a way to start this match off. So you see what I did there was not only was I just using the gyro to keep me in line, but I was running the opposite direction or walking the opposite direction of the way that he was going, which screwed him up. And I don't know why I never thought of doing something like this before, but this is going to be crucial. I can just tell to how successful I can be doing this, because my problem has been that I've been running straight at them trying to finish in their face, and I'm basically just giving my face to them and saying, please shoot me with a shotgun right now, right? that's how I've been dying a lot, regardless of my settings. So now that I've got this concept and trick or whatever you want to call it figured out, I'm going to try to abuse that, because that was too easy to win that fight just because I went the opposite way. Like, I'm so surprised that I was able to win that. But that's the power of gyro. It can help you move the opposite direction, but then keep your movement, you know, your crosshair on them is basically what I'm saying. So I can pivot and go the opposite direction. That is cool. Wow, man. It's been a minute since I've been that impressed with my movement. I've been taking it to the face so much that I forgot what it's like to get a good clip. Okay. Opposite, opposite, opposite. That's all I got to do. Opposite, opposite. Oh, come on, man. Why isn't it letting me build right there? Opposite, opposite. Oh, come on. Okay. So for some reason I was confused right there. I don't know if there was a zone that you couldn't build, but I was trying to put something down, I thought, and it wouldn't go. So that's what screwed me up. So that's okay. We're going to do it again next match. We will do it again. Let's see if we can get a beat going tonight. Let's get a beat going. Let's get a beat going. All right, we're going to push it to the max. Let's go with that. We're pushing it to the max. All right, here we go. Pushing it to the max. Pushing it to the max. Okay, so we got healed up. So now we just need to get some mats, find some people. Can you let me down, please? Thank you. Can you let me down, please? Can you let me down, please? So I'm glad everything is somewhat back to normal with the way that I have this configured, because it feels the closest to normal that I've had it since the new season started. So it's a good sign. No, I haven't, man, but I'm definitely going to go watch it, bro. I'm going to have to look it up now that you told me there's a trailer. I love that movie. I watched it twice. I watch it twice. Okay. Oh, come on, man. Should have spammed it. Oh. Oh, I didn't run the opposite way on that guy. Okay. All right, here we go. So we need to fix a couple things here. Drift snap timing is a little bit off. So let's go to 6.3. I was trying something different with a faster trackball, or a trackball that goes further basically, but it's a little too drifty. So we're going to go 6.3. Yay, what's up, Yarko? Good to see you, man. How you been, homie? Hope you had an excellent day, bro. We are working with a new concept that I'm calling mid-core boost, where it has a mid-range sense. So I've got 43 and 44 on my base sensitivity for my sticks, but then I've got like a small boost on at 1 and 2%. So it's all basically mid-range. Oh, that's awesome, man. Sounds like you're having a great time. Sounds like you're having a great time. Good to hear that, bro. Good to hear that. Oh, bro, I almost killed myself. Can't jump in there for some reason. Won't let me. Yeah, I love it, man. I love it. I love it. I just had to get used to the changes. So for the first few days, I was really bothered by it, but now I'm over it. I found something that's playable that should work no matter if I am on this version of Gyro or the old version where it goes back to the way it used to be. So I'm happy I got it worked out. It just took me a little bit longer than I wanted it to. I need some shield, man. Please, give me shield. Okay. Opposite direction. He's to my right. Go to the left. Oh, somebody was on top. All right, come on, let's go. We're gonna push this to the max. Yeah, the new shotgun is really good. I like it. I like it a lot. I thought you were saying you liked it, but you said I just read that you said it's annoying. Yeah, it is annoying when you're on the receiving end, but when you're on the dealing end of that shotgun, it's a nice shotgun. Let me just tell you. That is a nice gun. That is a nice gun. Wow, that's good, man. Good stuff. Sounds like you're pretty good. Sounds like you're pretty good. Steel Series. Okay, okay. I didn't even know they had an aim trainer. That's pretty cool. All right, here we go. First one of the night. We got 30 minutes worth of taking it to the face for the first couple matches. We got one really good clip, and then the rest of it was just making the wrong play. But I'm trying a new concept now that should really help me in my fights. And I just need to slow down just a little bit and try running to the opposite side. Running to the opposite side of where they're at. Opposite side. Opposite side. Why would the door close on me when I run through it when it's open? Who invented that mechanic? Huh? What the heck? Interesting. Okay. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. Okay, opposite side. He's to the right, so I go to the left. He's to the left, I go to the right. Oh. Okay. So, all right, let's back up and fix this again. All right, we're gonna go back to 2.4 here. I was trying something on the dead zone that I thought was gonna work, but it's not yet. So let's go 54. Yeah, you don't have to have the Steel Series to play it. I knew that, but I didn't know that the aim trainer even existed. Okay, here we go. Okay, that's what I need to be doing. Okay. So I might need to change that in the description if this works out. Okay, let's try this again. Opposite side. That's what I need to do. We're gonna run to the opposite side. Oh! Oh my gosh, I almost killed myself right there. I almost killed myself. I almost killed myself. Hey, what's up, Sparky's back? Good to see you, man. How you been? How you been? Hope you had an excellent day, homie. Okay. So that worked out. That worked out. Oh, my day's been great, man. My day has been great. Well, I appreciate that, man. I'm glad that you think I am. If you watched me yesterday, you wouldn't be thinking that. Yesterday was one of the worst that I've had in a long time, man. But usually whenever I have something like that happen, I come up with something really good, and that's what's happening right now. Is I've got something really, really good here. I just got to figure out how I want to control it. Where is everybody? Yeah, so he doesn't play Fortnite that much anymore. So the last time I played with him, I think was like 2 months ago, maybe. Because he's more into basketball and stuff now. So it's kind of funny because, you know, my son's the one that got me into playing this game. And now he's more into basketball, which is great, you know, whatever he wants to do, you know, but he used to be all about trying to be a streamer and playing Fortnite. And so that's kind of why I got into doing this, was because I wanted to build something for him to, like, do if you wanted to learn how to do it, because it's not as easy as you think to do all of this. This is not like you just turn a computer on and then you turn your camera on and then all of a sudden you're a streamer, right? If you want it to be good, and I'm not saying my stuff is good yet, but I at least try to improve it in the quality and the looks and the sound of it and the content that gets created from it every several months. And so that's why when you look at that first stream basically versus now, there's a big difference, right? And so, you know, I wish that he would play again, but like he just is more interested in basketball, which is fine, you know. And then if he ever wants to start doing something like this in the future, I already have this in place. You know, the channel is about to be monetized now, right? We're almost at 1,000 subs, which is crazy to me. You know, I started this journey in August of 2024. So it's been a year and a half now, you know, and I just can't believe that I've built it to the level of having 1,000 people that want to watch me. You know, that's crazy. So I'm happy about all that. Yeah, so all of that stuff is coming, you see. So bigger days are ahead for this channel, and all we have to do is just keep innovating and trying to do cool stuff with Gyro. Because eventually this is all going to come together. You know, it may not look like it to the average viewer maybe, right? But this is all going to end up taking shape, because it's taken so much shape already. Surprisingly, I'm like, wow, I can't believe that I've got such a great chat. I can't believe that, you know, we're in this position to try and teach and demonstrate the power of Gyro to anybody that wants to understand it or learn it. So, a lot of good things are coming. We're basically on the verge of really great stuff. I just gotta remember this match to move the opposite direction. This is a little trick that I learned. Hey, what's up, Jorge Gallegos? Good to see you, man. Hope you had an excellent day, homie. So, I've come up with a new concept called mid-core boost that is basically bulletproof now if they change Gyro again, unless it changes into something like even more abnormal than it is now. I can use these settings whether it's the old version of Gyro or this new version of Gyro, right? So this is playable, what I have now. I worked on it and worked on it and worked on it to try and figure out what needs to happen, and we're here. And so the thing that I'm going to do now with my playmaking is I learned a little trick before stream that I don't know why I didn't think of this before, but if my guy is right here, I need to run to the left and forward. If my guy is right here, I need to run to the right and forward. So wherever my guy is at, right, I'm going to go to the opposite. Even if I'm standing in my box, I'm going to stand opposite. And so if I could just force an opposite angle while I am running past, that's where I will break a lot of people's cameras and start screwing people up. Instead of me run, because my biggest problem has been running straight into them and trying to finish like this straight into them. But if they're right here, I need to go like this, and I can use the gyro to let me stay straight, you see? So I'm using the gyro to hold my angle, and then I can catch them in passing. So I become harder to hit. Okay, where's this guy at? Okay. Oh, come on. Oh, come on, man. See, I should have gone to the opposite side. Okay? So I got to get that in my head. We're on to something here. I just have to start running to the opposite side. Oh, that's awesome, man. Well, I appreciate the willingness to help, you know? Honestly, that's what I'm missing, right? Is if I had somebody that was also doing this too actively, and then we combined our ability to understand what's happening, because it's more than just me just talking out loud to y'all, right? It's oh, I've got like a lab partner basically that I can finish all of this much faster, you see? So eventually that day's gonna come, right? But we just gotta keep pushing, keep pursuing, and everything is gonna just be A-okay, mate. Everything's just gonna be A-okay. Because if there was one more of me, then it just turns everything up times 10. And if there was another one of me on top of that, so there's 3, right? Then it's like times 1,000. That's just like exponential potential right there. Okay. Run opposite. Run opposite. Yeah, PS5 is good, man. I'm actually going to end up getting one so that I can see what it's like to play Gyro on a PS5, because I've never done that yet, you see. Because that's where I'm going to really be able to help people, is if I can get on a PS5 and demonstrate it there, right? But I have to figure this out here first, and then I could start going to the other platforms like Switch and all that. I got a Switch 2 already. I just need to get a PS5. Opposite. 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 Oh, okay. Awesome, man. We'll see you in 10 minutes. Okay, so now I'm in a bad spot because I can't go anywhere. I don't have any mats. I gotta wait for somebody else to go. Unless I just make a run for it down this way. Okay. That's the power of Gyro. What a Gyro clip, man. 0% aim assist. Let's go. Oh. There we go. Okay. Finally, man. It feels good to be able to get clips again, man. I was really frustrated yesterday, man. But we're back. We're back. See? That's what not giving up does for you. Oh, dang it. I didn't realize that was not my wall. Okay. I was moving too fast. Okay. See, we're getting somewhere now. Because the first day I was able to at least get a win on day 1 of the season, but like all night, like it was just not right. And that's what I was struggling with. And so I got that win primarily because I was just focusing on positioning, right? But day 2 was worse because I was trying to fix it and I couldn't get the right settings on it because my boost or my base sensitivity was too low. That's what I determined. For me, I have to be on mid-core boost. So low base boost is a good concept, but for me, I have to be on mid-core boost because it was just too slow in certain situations, especially with my edits, that I was missing that nimbleness that I wanted, right? So then by day 3, still trying to do low base boost, I was just like at my wit's end, right? So now I've got something that whether this stays messed up or not, whether it gets fixed or not, I've got something that's playable both ways. Because my base sensitivity is slow enough and fast enough to do all the movement that I want. Okay, I need to get away from this guy. I don't have enough materials. I don't got nothing to fight that guy. Run away from the pain. Oh, yeah, also I had Mr. Bunk, whoever that is, you know. I think Mr. Bunk is not somebody separate. I think it's somebody that's normally in the chat that just has a different alternate account. But whoever Mr. Bunk is, they, for like 3 days in a row, were stream sniping me, and I didn't realize it until like day 2. And then day 3, I had had enough of it. But that's the first time that I had a stream sniper actually bother me, you know, and it could have just been because I was so focused on trying to get my settings right and I couldn't. That's why it bothered me so much, because I want to eventually just be able to not even care and just destroy whoever comes at me, whether they're a stream sniper or not. So it's all good practice. It's all good practice, you know, but at least now I've got something playable and enjoyable for the whole night, right? So I'm not going to be like in my brain stressing out trying to figure something out. It's just going to be more like, oh, okay, it just needs to be a little more wiggly here, you know, something that is going to help it be better, but not necessarily have to revamp everything. Because it's playable completely right here. I just got to have the right positioning. Do 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 do. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Hey, what's up, Refract? Good to see you, man. Oh, man. I know the feeling, homie. I know the feeling, homie. Well, hopefully you'll recover soon, man. One of the worst feelings in the world to be up and then down. That's one of the worst feelings, homie. So I'm sorry about that. Yeah. See, I know what you're talking about, homie. I know how that feels, bro. But right now, my only job is to chill. My only job is to chill. See, I got everything worked out from yesterday. So basically, all the grief from the last 3 days with the new season, it's over now, right? We're turning a new leaf. We got the settings figured out that are going to be foolproof whether they change it back or not. Because what I need for me to be able to play, I figured out, is I have to be on a mid-range level hip fire. Meaning I've got to be in the 40s to the 50s, basically, max. So I picked 43, 44 with a boost of 1 and 2% because it gives me enough speed to hit flicks, but then still be slow enough to be accurate. So now that I've got this part of it figured out, everything else should just fall into place really nice, whether it gets fixed or not. So my guess on what happened with the sensitivity is that instead of it going one complete revolution around for every number that you bump it, it's basically once you get to 1, everything above 1 is like an acceleration, because when I turn the controller, it's not flipping me 360 degrees. It's only turning me 180, but it's just turning me a faster 180. So somehow it's like an acceleration based sensitivity versus a world-based sensitivity, because it used to be when you turn it at 1, when you turn the controller completely around at 1, it turns you around in the game just as fast as you turn the controller around. So it's a 1-to-1 setup, right? And then if you go to 2, it will turn your controller around twice with 1 turn of your controller, right? So it's like a multiplier of what you're doing in the real world. So if you're at 4, then it'll go 4 times around with 1 turn of the controller. But the way it is right now, if I 180, if I bump my sensitivity up, it's just going to go faster between this 180 instead of turning completely all the way around. So that's the difference in the way it's set up right now. Yeah, man. Well, even that's not in any way true, but even if it was, it's not going to stop me because I came up with a way to do it in spite of it, right? So regardless of what happens, that's what this channel is going to be about, is always taking what we've been given and doing something better with it. So that's what we're going to do. Where are these people at, is what I want to know. I hear gunshots, but I don't see people. Okay, here we go. Oh man, I took fall damage. Where's this guy at? I heard all the gunshots, bro. But now we can chill, have a good time, and then if I have to make an adjustment, it's not going to be like an act of Congress to try and get it done. It should be easier now that I've got a good core to work from. Well, I was trying to find people, but for some reason, here we go. Peoples. Opposite side. Opposite side. Oh, dang it. I couldn't get the right angle on it. Okay. That's what he was telling me as I'm doo-doo. That's why his name is Doo-doo. Okay, I get you. I get you. Who'd you get killed by? Doo-doo. That's what I got killed by. What's going on, Icy? It's good to see you, man. All right. So let's try to figure this out now. We're going to focus on our movement. See, I learned a trick that I'm trying to practice against these guys now is standing to the opposite side of where they're at. Because I figured out that if I go to the opposite side and run to that direction, that I can break their camera easier. And I don't know why I never thought of that before. As long as I've been playing this game, I never thought of it, man. I don't know why. I heard people doing it, you know, like in videos, but it just never registered to me to try to run to the opposite side. So I'm going to like ask myself in every fight, is he standing to the left or is he standing to the right? And I'm going to try to go to the opposite side. So that's how I'm going to dictate my movement. All right, so let's go. What? Okay, opposite, opposite. Opposite. Oh, okay. So that let me know my swing is wrong. Okay. So this is good. This is good information. So my swing is wrong. Let's fix that. So let's go 117. Yeah, the Iron Man skin is sick, bro. I like it a lot. All right, so here we go. Let's keep working this. Okay, let's try SMG. Here we go. Battlewood Boulevard. Let's get the first one of the night. focusing on our movement, running to the opposite side. Let's go. Dang it. Okay, let's go again. Dun 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 dun. So we got a couple good clips already tonight. We just need to get some more. We need to get a couple wins, couple more good clips. But I'm glad the queue times for regular Battle Royale are not bad anymore because they used to be really terrible. And it's probably just because the season just started. But that's one of the main reasons why I stopped playing regular Battle Royale was because the queue times were just terrible. And especially if I was trying to get settings worked out, I couldn't wait that long only to just die on the first drop. Okay, here we go. Tumble Hills. So let's go 6.3 here. Look at all the pizza I can eat. So yummy. So yummy, yummy. Okay, that's good. Opposite. Opposite. I don't have any mats anyways. Oh, come on. Bro. Okay, so I don't know why I tried to do that. That was not the right way to go there. So I need to go opposite, make sure I get more mats. Let's try this again. Do 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 do. Okay, opposite, opposite, opposite. That's what I need to do. Painted bombs. Oh, bro, that's the worst thing to farm for metal. It's like one piece of metal per hit. How does this mechanic work? The door is open and it closes on your face. There we go. Finally. Finally. Yeah, exactly. See, I never thought of it like that, though, you see? Out of all the time that I've spent playing this game, I never thought about trying to run to the opposite side. I don't know why. Even though I've heard people talk about, like, opposite strafing and stuff like that, it just never registered. I don't know why. So I'm really going to try and copy that concept. See you later. Yeah, I feel like I've been like away from getting any good clips for so long, like this is all foreign to me. Because everything was so screwed up for a little bit, but now it feels somewhat normal. So I'm trying to even remember how to do some of these things, if that makes sense. Okay. So what I didn't like about that was it was a little too wobbly. So even though I got that kill, I need to try and clean it up a little bit. So let's go to zone. Get me the heck out of here. Okay. If I had to guess, I'm going to try and say that I need to go up one right here on my ramp time. See you later, homie. Oh, slurp truck. Perfecto. Oh, come on, man. Oh. Man. What the heck? Okay. So I think I need it to flip just a little faster. That's what I really need. Okay, so let's try to figure out how to get it to flip a little bit faster. So let's go 1.8. No. Let's go 1.9. No. Let's go 2. Maybe 2.1. Let's try 2.1. Okay, that worked. Opposite. Okay, that worked. Still a little too wobbly for me. Okay. So if that was too wobbly, right, let's try doing that. See if that helps it. What the heck? I'm out of bullets. What are you doing, bro? Oh, okay. I almost got that, man. I almost got that. Okay, so it's just a little bit too flippy. Just a little bit. It's close. So let's figure out how to fix that. Let's keep going up here on the tightness and see if we can fix that. Okay, so my edits are wrong. That's part of it. Let's go 40. Okay, that's better. Okay, so let's focus on opposite side. That's what we need to do. Here it is. Let's go. Oh. No! Okay, I should have stayed in the building. Should have stayed in the building. I should have stayed in the building. All right, let's go. Cue it up. Tip Top Terrace for the win. First win of the night. Here we go. What? How come I couldn't build right there? Okay, well, I guess that's learning the drop right there. You can't build in that spot. Bum, 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 bum. Do do do. Do 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 do. Do do do. Do 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 do. Do do do. Do 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 do. Okay, interesting. Now I can like move it slow, but still kind of hit these edits without having to move too fast. That's pretty cool. All right, so let's tweak this up just a little bit more. Let's go 38. I don't think I've ever landed here. Or I did, obviously, because it's on the map, but I don't remember it. Maybe I landed here once, maybe. Oh, I need that fish. Oh, he's underneath. Okay. How did he get up there? Was there a stair or something? Like, I didn't see any way for him to get up there, so he must have... I don't know how he tricked me there. I guess it's pretty easy to trick me, right? I fall for the stupidest bait sometimes. It's pretty easy to trick me, man. Here we come to save the day. Okay. Okay, I see. Let's go. 1.1. Then after this match, I'm going to go into reload and try to get more stuff worked out, but it's much better tonight. Much better. much better. I just have to find the right mid wiggle so that I can get the edits and everything to go like I want. So let's go into reload and try to get this worked out. It's so close. All right. So let's go back to where we were originally so we can compare. So we were at 1.3, 115, 50, 38.7, 2.6. I need to go to the lobby. I don't know. I almost readied up for another ranked match. Yeah, man. How's it going, Silky? Good to see you, man. How you been? So we got something that is more playable tonight than I've had in a while, especially since the new season started. Let's just say that. So it's not, I say it's a while. It feels like it's been forever, but it's only been 3 days. But I finally got something like really playable at mid with this concept I'm calling mid-core boost, where I've got a mid-range sense of 43 and 44. Oh, this is not where I'm trying to go. I'm trying to go to reload. But I've got a mid-range sense of 43 and 44 with a 1 and 2% boost. So it's a low, very low boost, but mid-range on the base sense. And so I am pretty confident that for me, I have to stay in the mid-range on my base sense because I need it to be a certain speed in my initial movement for it to feel quick and nimble. So basically the concept that I'm trying to use this for is that if I can confirm that I am a mid-core boost player in terms of like how I want my sticks to feel, then the gyro over the top of it will work in conjunction with that. I just have to get the right shell to go on top. So basically what I'm trying to promote is the concept of you get stick settings perfect for you, and then you lay a gyro shell on top. So it's like an extra layer that allows you to be more accurate than just your sticks. And so with mid-core boost, I just have to couple it with the right gyro shell, and then it will all sync together. Because what I see happening with this is that I can create packages, right? Where I've got a package of settings that works on the sticks, and then you combine it with the correct gyro shell, and you can mix and match it to see like what gyro shell is going to work for you, right? So it's a way to kind of like give people different options when they try to set this up, instead of just saying, hey, here you go, here's gyro, good luck trying to find the right settings. I'm going to give them option A, option B, option C, slow, mid, fast, right? Stuff like that, so that there's a way for them to kind of understand what it does, instead of just having one version of settings and then them going, oh, this is garbage, I don't like it. I can give them 3 different areas to look at, and then they can decide if they want to play fast, slow, or mid. And so that's kind of the concept that I'm going to try and promote once I get it figured out, because that, to me, that seems like the easiest way to stair-step people into this, is to give them option A, option B, option C, and then they can try it for themselves. Because at least one category is going to fit somebody. Like, every person's going to fall into one category. So some people are going to be on the slow side, some people are going to be on the mid side, and some people are going to be on the high side, right? So with this mid-core boost, if the settings ever get changed again for gyro, I'm not going to be as down bad trying to figure it out. Because I've got the core of my movement coming from the stick anyway, and the gyro is just augmenting it as a skin. Like, you know, I was thinking of calling them gyro shells, but maybe I call them gyro skins. That might take more traction. I don't know. I like gyro shell, but it feels like it's hard to say. Gyro skin seems easier to say. Because it feels like a tongue twister, gyro shell. Like I have to like slow down and say gyro shell. But gyro skin just comes out for some reason. I guess it's the sh sound. So I might change the name of it to gyro skins, because it feels like it rolls off the tongue better. But just imagine the first playable gyro skins out there with slow, mid, and fast options for people to try. That's going to be cool. Okay. Let's just stay like this. Well, I've been trying to find people, but I don't know where the heck anybody's at. There we go. Opposite. Wherever they're at, I'm going to try to run the opposite way. He was trying to sneakity sneak over here. Where'd you go? Oh, there you are. Oh my gosh, man. Okay, so obviously that's not right there. My flick on that was just horrendous. Okay, so let's fix that. Okay. Alright, so my flick was terrible. My flick was terrible. That's because I was not on 44. See? Okay, I forgot that I had that there. There we go. Oh, I shot the wrong one down. What the heck, dude? Oh, okay. All right, so now I think I've got the right wiggle here. Yeah, I should have. So I was trying some other stuff, and then I forgot to change my stick back, so because I should have been able to hit that shot. Because you see, I hit that pump shot right there so easily, right? So my gyro shell or my gyro skin on top of this is almost correct. It's almost correct. All right, let's go with 0.1 right there. We're almost there. Go. Okay. So for some reason, it's like a little too wobbly still. So I wonder if they just changed the fundamental way that the gyro moves or something, because it feels like it's a different kind of movement. I'm trying to figure it out, because I thought I had it figured out prior to stream, but it's just a little too wobbly. Okay. So we got to figure out what's different. It is a puzzle I must solve. What is different about this puzzle? Okay. So what I'm going to do right now is let's back this up. Let's go 117. Yeah, so that part of it has been there for years. For probably 7 years now. The part where you can go generic to PS5. The part that's different now is they fundamentally changed the way that the gyro moves. So like, for example, let me go to no acceleration. So we're going to go a 1.0 on the acceleration. Okay. I'm going to put this to one. I can still leave this at 117. It's fine. It's not going to hurt nothing. So right now at 0.5, it moves as a 1 used to be, because I'm turning the controller physically 180 degrees, and that's what I'm doing in the game right now. So that's what a 1 means in the past. But this new version of whatever they did here, when I go to 2, right? That should be 2 complete revolutions if I make 1 full turn. So that means if I do a 180, it should turn 360 around, right? You see, I'm at 2 and so I'm going to do a 180 right now. That doesn't make any sense, right? Okay, so let me open this window so I could see, or make a door here so I could tell where it's at. So at 2, it should be 2 complete revolutions around, right? I'm at 180. So at 180, I'm at 1 3/4. No, how many turns was that? I don't know why I can't do math. Okay, so let's count. 1. It's at 1 3/4. It doesn't make any sense. You see, it's supposed to be 2 complete revolutions around when you go 1 full revolution, and I'm 180ing and it's going 1 3/4 around at a 180. You see, so that's what's changed, is somehow the scale of what you measure it to do is different. So even if I go 4, that should be 4 complete revolutions around. And let's see what happens when I do a 180. 1, 2, 3. No, I'm not counting right. Hang on, let's go again. 1, 2. It's like 2 3/4 revolutions for a 180. Okay, let's try it again. 180 is 1, 2. Okay, no, a 180 is 3 complete revolutions around at 4. So the scale is different, you see, and I don't know what they changed exactly on it, but it's not quite translatable to just cutting it in half either, right? So I'm trying to find the sweet spot with it too. But I'll get it figured out. At least my mid-core boost is more playable than it was with the low base boost. Because I got a couple good clips earlier, and then all night, really, I've just kind of been searching for the right balance of everything. Okay, so let's see where I'm at here. Okay, so I went to 0.5 instead of 48. So let's try that. That feels better. Don't kill me. I need to get these chests. come on. Okay, so it's not right. I couldn't even make any flicks right there. Okay. So let's see what's going on here. What is going on, my friend? Oh, it's because my multiplier was off. Okay. So let's go 1.3 there. Yeah, it's crazy why they would just change the scale of it. For what purpose? And to not have any announcement or like explanation, right? That's the weird part to me, is that if you're going to change something fundamental to the way that you do it, there needs to be some kind of release notes or something so that people can understand, okay, this is what's coming, you see? Hey, what's going on, man? Yes, it's going better today. So yesterday I was just super frustrated. Today I've got something that's playable, but I'm still trying to work it out. But everything is so much better today. It's just, I've got a couple good clips, but I'm still trying to figure some things out. It's still not right. Okay, so maybe I go 50 and 115. Let's try that. Yeah, well, if they were trying to stop gyro players from dominating, I think they did that already by not releasing any instructions. I mean, they did that already by itself. Oh, man, I almost got that guy. Okay. Yeah, but yesterday was I hadn't had a day like that in a long time, where I was that like dejected. But I'm over it now, and I understand what I need to do to fix it. I just have to find it. That's the only thing that is up for grabs right now, is trying to find it. Okay. So okay. Gotta take some of that wiggle out. Okay, it's a little too sluggish. It's a little too sluggish. Okay, so we're almost on something there. That was not bad. Yeah, half the job is done right now. Because I have mid-core boost on, I know that for sure 100% is good. It's right, it's accurate. I just have to, and it's the right speed, right? It's not too slow, not too fast, but I've got to find the right gyro shell to lay on top of it. See you later. Okay, so that was more controllable right there. That was more controllable right there. Come on, man. I got third-partied. Third-party hardy. Come on. Where did he go? I guess he's outside. Okay, that worked out. That worked out. Still a little wonky. So let's figure out what's going on here. Let's go to local space. Haven't done local space in a while. Yeah, I keep forgetting that I'm at 0.5. I'm like, see, it's back to normal. And then I go, oh yeah, I'm at 0.5. See, it's so much easier for me to control when I have roll. I just wish I knew how to make local space more stable. The roll is such an easy thing to control because I can just tilt it. What a gyro clip. 0% aim assist. Let's go. I haven't had one of those in a while, man. Oh, okay. All right. So we're going to rock local space for a little bit. We're going to rock local space. We're almost there. Abraham Cruz. Okay. Okay. So I can drift snap it like that. I was like, I'm actually hitting this thing and it's not doing anything. What in the world? What in the world happened here? Oh, nice. Thanks. Oh, okay. I hit the flick. That was good. I hit the flick. I hit the flick. That was good. Okay, it's too much movement. Let's cut it back. Let's cut it back. So I was able to flip it, but it was still too slow. Okay. So let's go again. Let's see if we can figure something out here. All right. Let's go back to player space. Let's go 44.1. All right, here we go. Okay. I forgot you don't get mats from them. Okay. No mats anymore. I don't have any mats. Oh! Okay, so that was a pretty good flip right there, but it was still not clean. Still not clean. Nope. All right, so let's see if we can figure this out here. So now let's go to Raiders map. So somehow it devolved into not so good, right? And so we just have to figure out what happened. Because earlier everything was pretty clean, and then it just kind of devolved into not good stuff. We just need to keep on trying. Keep on trying. All right, so let's see what we can do here. So let me go back to no gyro, just sticks. Okay, so that's where the problem is right now. Is my sticks feel different. Okay, so let's put... Do I have any dampening on? No dampening. Let's put 0.1 dampening on. Okay, so that's going to make it feel more consistent. Okay, so that flip needs to be a little more. Okay, I think I see what's happening here. Let's go back. Let's go 1, 2, 44. Let's go back to 0. Okay, so that part's good. That's pretty good right there. Alright, so now let's turn the gyro back on. Okay, so all of that feels clean. All of it is clean. I need to go 38.7. There we go. Okay, so that's good. That's good. That's good. Okay, that's the feel that I've been missing right here. So let's see if we can go back and figure this out now. So it's still off there. Let's turn the gyro back off. Okay, so all of that's clean there. Gyro back on. At the bottom here, about 50. Okay. All right. So now let's go local space and see what happens. No, it's too much. Too much. Let's see if I change my positioning here. I'm going to sit over to the left and see if it changes it. Okay, so then back over to the right. Okay, so positioning still matters even on board space. That's interesting to note. Alright, so let's go back to player space. We're just going to rediscover everything else. Okay. So all that's good. Let's go back to 97. Let's try cutting this in half. Let's go 24. Okay, so that's pretty clean. Okay, so that movement right there is just a little off. It's just a little off. Okay, so let's go 28. Okay, so that actually feels like a good little wiggle right there. Let's go 40. No, it's too slow. 52. Okay, that's good. Okay, that's good. That's good. Okay, let's try this. This actually feels pretty decent. Let's go into a match now. And let's try it. so that's off. So let's kick that up. All right, so maybe we got something really good here now. Let's just see. We can roll the dice. We might come up with a 7. I got health, but then I got dinged. I just needed one more of those to land, man. Okay, so it's too tight, so I'm not able to drop it fast enough. That's the issue there. So what I'm going to do, because I have the sensitivity so low right now, I'm going to pull tightness way down. Well, I got the headshot off of the bloom right there. That was kind of crazy. Okay, so I just need to loosen it up a little bit. It's a little too tight, right? I just cut my sensitivity in half again, and it feels more controllable now, but it's too tight. So I'm going to guess and just make... No, that's not the right way I want it to go. So let's go back to 1.3. And then I want to make it not tight. So let's go down one maybe. Okay, so that worked out. Oh, okay. So maybe we got something here. So I'm playing on what would be like 0.4 or 0.56 if the sensitivity was correct. But it's still, I don't understand the scale because the scale isn't really the same either. Because 0.5 isn't really 1. So it's somewhere in there. Let's see here. What's going on? What's going on? Okay, so my edits are not where I want them to be, so let's just go 60. What's going on? Where did you go? Where did you go? Okay, so it needs to be 62. Oh. Okay. Dang it, he was sneaking around in there. I thought he was gone. I thought you were gone. Okay. What was I going to change? There was something I was going to... Oh, the edits. That's what it was. Let's change the edits. Let's change the edit speed. Okay, so that's good. All right, let's go with that. So that's completely wrong right there. Yes, my only job is to chill. My only job is to chill. We're just having a good time tonight. Trying to understand this screwed up version of Gyro. You just... I'm scratching my head still. I don't... Like, at least I can laugh about it today, because yesterday I was so upset. I was so upset. And I felt all bad today about being so upset about yesterday. But, you know, after thinking about it, I'm like, I have every right to be upset because it's just terrible that they changed everything. No, they're not out for me, dude. It's just that they thought this was a good idea for some reason, or it's a complete accident. You know, I don't think the thought process was, oh, let's see if we can mess up the classic rocker. You know, I don't think anything like that. You know, they probably don't even know about me. Jim Smart's the only one that knows about me, really, probably. You know, because my channel is just, it's so small. So one day I will be worthy of attention. There will be a day. It's just that day's not the day. That's okay. We just keep on doing what we're doing, you know? I mean, I've been doing this for 4 years with Gyro. Trying to figure it out. So, it almost feels like right now I'm starting from scratch, except for I know more. That's the only difference. It feels like I'm starting from scratch, but I just know more. That's all. You have to laugh at it, man. Oh. He got the right angle on me. Okay. So it's not right. It's not right. I just have to fix it again. So we at least know this is correct. So here's what I'm going to do now. For my own sanity. I'm going to turn the gyro off. And we just make sure sticks are good. Thanks a lot, TikTok El Diaz. I was trying to find somebody to kill. And you killed me. Okay. Alright, so we go back to Raiders map. Back to Raiders map. All of this is going to get solved. It's gonna get solved. We will solve the puzzle. Okay, so the first thing is, I think for sure, we got to put dampening on. That's part of the problem. So at least that's a good discovery for me, is that I know for sure I can't count on 0 dampening with no aim assist, because it's too inconsistent. Because earlier tonight it was on fire. See, look. Watch. So this is proof right here, right? Somebody from Reddit just replied to my bug report just now. It says, what the hell? Somebody really screwed this up. I immediately felt my sensitivity was way higher than I was used to, and I found this post while looking up about this issue. Though I would say the base sensitivity is around 1.5 times faster. So he is correct, because I think I just figured this out too, that it was 1.5 times faster instead of 2 times. But I don't know. I'm not 100% for certain. So I'm going to reply back, yes, I am actually live right now, taking it to the face, trying to figure this out. LOL. All right, so I responded to him. The CIA's going after me because I'm doing I needed a laugh, bro. Thanks, homie. I appreciate that, man. The CIA's coming to get me. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay. Okay, somehow I flipped my ramp the opposite way. Okay. Yeah, today is like a normal day for me. Yesterday, I was just like, I was so upset yesterday because like I thought that I had it all worked out, you see. And that's the same thing that happened tonight, but I expected it. Yesterday, like I was like, okay, I got it all figured out. And then I went on stream and it didn't work. And then it just had been building since the beginning of the season. Because, you know, day one, I was like optimistic, like, okay, yeah, I guess I can, you know, roll with this and see if I can come up with a new technique to make it all work good. And then by day two, when it didn't work out like I thought it would, by the time we hit day 3, is this day 3 now? Yeah, this is day 3 now. I'm over it, you see. So that's kind of what happened there. Let's see what he replied. Let's see what he replied. He says, I really hope this gets fixed relatively soon. Gyro is the only reason I play Fortnite. I'm going to tell him while we are waiting, I am actively trying to come up with solutions. And workarounds. Let me know if there's anything I can do for you. You know, that's why I can't wait to get Gyro Gang started. Like for real started. I mean, I know we launched it and we talked about it, but it's not like real yet. Because what I want Gyro Gang to be is what Gyro Gaming was supposed to be. Right? That's what I want. So we're just going to try and build it. It's just going to take us some time. It's just going to take us some time. So, you know, every time that I've tried to go faster, it just... I don't even know why I was adjusting gyro stuff right there, because that did nothing to my sense. Every time I've tried to make it go faster, I get frustrated like I did yesterday, right? But when the reason I can be chill about it most of the time is because I know this is a process, just like learning to play music. That's the reason why I've been so patient with it. It's because I know this is like an instrument. Okay, so let's cut this. Or let's go 1 in 100, just for the sake of ease. Okay, so my nudge here is off if I go 1 in 100. Let's go 43. That's wrong. Let's go 42. But he literally was like, what the hell, man? You see, and I was feeling bad. I was feeling bad about getting mad. Come on. Because you know if this happened to mouse and keyboard players, they would be literally like dropping all kinds of F-bombs and all that stuff about this. Like there would be no mercy. If this happened to mouse and keyboard players, there would be literally no mercy. They'd be calling Fortnite the lowest, dirtiest dog. And I was feeling bad yesterday for just being upset. I was so stupid, man. Okay, so let's compare to the default at 50. We're really digging deep tonight on Classic Rocker. We're digging deep. We're digging deep. Okay, so basically what it does, right, is it's when I raise this number, it makes my swing larger. And when I lower the number, it makes my swing shorter. So I just gotta find the right swing. I think my swing was too big. When I'm talking about swing, I'm talking about like how far, when I take one max motion, it takes me from here to here with one max motion, okay? But then when I go lower, let's go one. One max motion is like this, see? So one max motion is shorter. It's too short like that. Okay. So let's start from this vantage point. Let's see what happens if I just bump it one at a time here. So this is for the sake of the developers, right? If you're watching, I've got my foot controller max throttle and foot controller dead zone at 1%, okay? So I'm gonna max my stick out. You see how it's highlighting the stick, right? This is one max throw of each movement right here, okay? Now I'm going to bump it to 100 on the max throttle, and it acts like a max threshold. So now when I bump it one, it's got a larger swing to it. Let's go back to 1. It's shorter, you see? So I'm gonna have to probably put this door here so that you could see a reference, because at 1, it swings to the edge of each door, right? And then when I go to 100, it goes past the edge of the door, okay? And I'm not holding it longer, okay? It's inconsistent in its swing back and forth, right? But it has a larger swing to it when you put it on 100, and the setting is off. So boom, that's proof, okay? Please listen. Golly, man, this is just the most ridiculous thing. See, I can even nudge it different at 1 and 100. It nudges differently. Okay, so let's drop my dead zone. Okay, let's go 52. We're just gonna get lost in the weeds, trying to fix Gyro. We're gonna fix Gyro like there's no tomorrow. We're gonna get lost in the weeds of fixing Gyro. So, let's see here. What is this missing? What is it missing? Let's keep the dampening at 03. That's safe. Let's try 2 here. Okay, let's try 3. Okay, so it's not 3. It's not 3. Let's go 4. Okay, that might be something. That might be something, man. See, what the dead zone does on the foot controller dead zone is it makes it a little tighter on your nudge, so it's less wobbly. Let's go 5. Okay, that's... no, I thought that was better, but it's... okay, so that's... maybe that's something. I don't know, I can't really tell yet. Let's drop the dampening. Yeah, so the dampening needs to be there. No, it's too wide. It's too wide. Okay. So let's go 70 here. Please, Mr. Please. No. It's not it. Let's go 80. Nope. Alright, so let's go drastic. Let's go 10%. Okay, I see. Maybe if I go like that, I can get the right... Let's try that. Let's try it, man. Look at us go. Look at us go. Nope. Let's go 7. Okay, so that actually feels pretty floaty, which is interesting. Okay. So that's not right. I can't get the right swing on the scope. Okay. So we need to go much further than this. So let's go back to 100. And we're going to cut boost off. We're just going to start from scratch. We're going to cut boost off. And I'm going to turn all of this to 10. We're going to go full throttle. Let's leave the boost on there. So I need to put this on 2. Let's go 43. Nope. So we're back to the beginning again. Let's go 54. Let's go 15, 15 on the trigger releases. Okay, that seems pretty good. So my movement feels more full now. So now let's take a look here, see what I need to do next. Okay, so I've got all of that like that. So now I just need to add some boost here. So let's go 1, 2, 44. Okay, so let's go 1, 1 instead of 1, 2. So let's see here. Let's go 2, 2. Probably need to go 4, 5. Okay, that feels pretty clean. Okay, I see. I see what the problem is here. I see what the problem is here. Let's go back to 4. Let's go 9. Okay, so what I need to do now, let's go 1. Do-do-do. Feels pretty decent. Okay, alright. Let's go with that. Okay, that's actually really clean on my flips too. Okay, so that's good. Alright, so finally we got something here stick-wise that feels like it's playable. Just need to fix the ramp time on that. Let's go 40. Let's go 39. Okay, so all of that seems good. Except for that. Okay, so I gotta fix that part of it. Let's go 4, 5. Okay, so that feels like glue. Alright, so let's stay right here. Now let's turn the gyro on. See if we can get anything going with that. See, it took that long just to get the sticks worked out. So 112 feels too short on the throw. No. Let's see. 1.3. Let's go 114. No. What do I have going on now? That's part of the reason. That's part of it. Okay, so now I can try to stair step this trigger release back. Let's go 6, 8. Okay, so it actually needs to be more than 8. Let's go 6, 9. No. Let's go 7, 9. No. Let's go 6, 10. Nope. Ah, you gotta love it, man. You gotta love it. You have to love it. All right, what am I trying to do here? This is something here. Just need to turn the scoped up. Let's go. Okay, so this is really clean, slow movement. Okay, I like that. Interesting. Interesting concept here. Yeah, okay, so that's really smooth and slow. So what else could I do here? What else could I do? I think we can test this in a match now. Let's go into a match. Let's test it. And then I gotta go to bed. Well, at least we're making progress, right? We figured out that mid-core boost is necessary for me. But in terms of everything else, it's still up for grabs. We're gonna get it. We're gonna figure it out sooner or later. Hopefully sooner. Hopefully sooner. Sooner than later. All right, here we go. This is why we don't give up. Wow, bro. Wow. Let's go. It's so beautiful, man. So beautiful. It's so beautiful, mate. It's so beautiful, mate. Where you at, homie? I don't know where you went. Ah, dang it. I just got caught in the wrong angle right there. Gosh darn it. Excuse me. Bro, you stole my kill. You stole my kill. You stole my kill. Okay. Let's just die one more time. Just one more time. Let's just die one more time. One more time. So that's how I know it's not correct. Okay, so it's not right. But at least we know that we got mid-core boost. I will be back at it again tomorrow. I gotta go to bed. Love you guys. We'll see you then. Bye-bye.